This is X-Wing RLJ with my Subnautica walkthrough, my 37th and last video for this walkthrough. So thank you for joining me for this. And I'll have to figure out what game I should do next. So we got back to the base. First thing I'm going to do is head over to my Seamoth. If you have watched all my videos, then you know that I parked my Seamoth outside the teleportation device from where the Sea Dragon Empress was. And I said there was two reasons that I parked it there, and I already showed you one. The other one is what we're about to do now, which I ended up forgetting to do before. I actually intended to do this before we actually came to the surface, so I wouldn't have to bother coming back over here, but I forgot. So now I'll be over there and do it now. If you remember, the Sea Dragon Empress gave us the cure to the disease that this planet has, which is what the alien facility over here is designed to protect the rest of the universe from the disease on this planet. Basically, it just enforces quarantine. Any ship coming within the atmosphere or too close to the atmosphere gets shot down, which is how our ship got shot down. And it doesn't let anything off until it shows until there's a sign that the contagion has been cured. So you get the Seamoth, and rather than heading back to the base, you're going to go inside the entrance to this moon bay or moon pool. This inside the alien facility. It's just above the teleport device. Be careful not to go too fast and up to to the surface and up to the edge of there, because your Seamoth will get stuck. I know from experience. So and then you're going to head in here. This should be familiar territory as we've been here before, and then we're going to go all the way back to that machine that poked your hand with that very thick needle, or not your hand, your arm with that very thick needle, and we are going to cause it to poke us again, which seems painful. I mean, that needle is huge. I don't know how it doesn't leave a hole in your arm, but I'm stuck. Miss. Punch. The last time, nothing happened because we had disease. This time that we don't have disease, we're cured, and the facility shut down. If we had not done this before taking off on our rocket, this facility would shoot us down. If I had been smart, I would have saved my game before then and gone and done a recording to show what was happening. Then again, if I remember correctly, I don't think it lets you actually take off until you do this part here. If I remember correctly, it actually tells you that it won't let you. Oop, teleportation device. Don't need to go that way. Of course, I should have known that. Icon for the Seamoths over there. Yeah, I don't think it actually lets you take off until it tells you have to go do this first before it lets you actually launch the rocket. Anyway, back on Seamoth and then head out. We are going to pass a warper out here. No big deal as long as you don't stop moving or slow down to give them a chance to get you targeted. Then once I get around the edge of the island here and get the island out from between me and my destination, I'll just head straight back to the base. Gotta go around the island first though. We're back to the base. Go ahead and dock the Seamoth. Not gonna need it anymore. I really wish there was a way you could take everything you built. I mean, it's the end of the game, so it really doesn't matter, but I'm one of those kind of people who just hate leaving the stuff you work hard for behind. So I really wish there was a way I could just take and load the Cyclops, the Prawn, and the Seamoth onto the rocket that we're building, but we just don't have that option. So we got to come up here and find out what we need. Okay, so I've got the lubricant and the copper wire on me already, but I need a plasteel ingot, which is made from 2 lithium and 1 titanium ingot. So we'll head back to the sub because that's where all of my materials are. And we'll just use the fabricator in here rather than going to the base one. That's right, lithium's over. Where is it? Oh, that's titanium. There it is, here's my lithium. So I need 2 lithium, and then I gotta grab a titanium ingot. And we'll head up to the fabricator and turn those 3 items into a plasteel ingot. Oh, no, not there. There we are. It's in the top one, and the bottom right. Okay, now back up top, and we will build, what's it called, the gantry. Little tower that you have to go up in order to get into the rocket once you build the rocket. I don't know, it's just kind of, maybe it's just in my head, maybe it's just me, but I always feel like I can breathe a little bit easier now that I'm up here on the surface. There's no predators up here or anything trying to kill me, so this here's not the rocket, not part of the rocket. This is the gantry type of thing, scaffolding or whatever you want to call it. We'll build that first. Now I wonder if it'll let me go to the top. Unfortunately, I didn't check that before I finished the video, so I've got no way to figure it out. But it might let you go to the top before you build the rocket, if you're interested in some of the panoramic views from up there, without the rocket blocking out half of it. So we're going to get the next item, which is a plasteel ingot, 3 nickel ore, 2 aerogels, and a wiring kit. I already got a wiring kit. Just gotta go make another plasteel ingot, grab the ore and the aerogel, and then come back to build the booster portion of the rockets. It's going to take let's see, it's 1, 2, I think it's 3 sections of the rocket we have to build, in addition to the platform and the gantry that we already built. Grab the titanium ingot. I've already got 2 lithium, so I don't have to do that. Need 3 nickel ore. Where did I put the nickel ore? There it is. Grab my 3 nickel ore. I'll make the titanium or the plasteel ingot. I gotta tell you, I really enjoyed this game. I mean, of course, that's probably kind of obvious considering I've now played this is my 5th playthrough, and I'm just about done with it. So 5 times playing the same game really tells you that somebody probably enjoyed it. Oh, almost forgot. I got to grab the other aerogel I need. Grab that right quick. There we go. Okay, now back to the rocket platform. Now, if you have idea is you're going to be able to launch kind of like a little capsule. It's called a time capsule. And the way it works is the makers of the game are supposed to review the time capsules that get launched. And if they approve of the items you put in it, the message you leave, and the screenshot you put in it, then they are supposed to put that in as a possible random item to appear in somebody else's game. And I did discuss this early in the game in one of the first videos I did for this walkthrough. Okay, I need a ion power cell, another plasteel ingot, 4 crystalline sulfur, and 4 kyanite for the fuel reserves for the rocket. As I was saying, I mentioned that in the early videos of the game, and that's coming up here, so be thinking about what kind of message you want to leave. I have yet to actually find one of these time capsules. There are several areas where they can randomly spawn at, and I did put a screenshot of what they look like when they appear in your game. But I myself and my 5 playthroughs have not seen one. So either they don't, go through and approve them very often, or they're very rare, or I just haven't, missed it. I've missed them, or I'm not sure what the deal is. But I've never found one. But they're supposed to, like I said, randomly be located, provided they're approved by the software or the game designers, to so that you can leave them behind for somebody else. So like you could put some, like you could put some kyanite in it, and then the individual who finds it will have some kyanite potentially before he ever even builds a Seamoth, which really isn't going to do him much good, but I mean, it might help him with getting some of those depth modules before we actually get down there. But it's only if you find one. So if you're lucky, you'll find them. Hopefully you do. I haven't had that luck, but that's my luck. I never find anything that relies on luck. It's always I probably have to play the game about 30 or 40 times before I find one. But that's just my luck. So so let's get up here and get this fuel reserve built. And now those are just the boosters, so you can see it's a pretty large rocket. The fuel reserve is pretty much doubles the height of that. The last component isn't very big. In fact, you're hardly going to be able to see it at all from down here while you're watching it build. You might be able to get up the gantry fast enough before it's built, so you can see it being built. But whatever. It's just being built, and they're all built the same way. Okay, so this one needs a plasteel ingot, some enamel glass, a computer chip, and the Cyclops shield generator. So if you did not get that earlier in the game, you are going to have to go hunt for it. I do show in one of my previous videos where you can find that. So if you skipped that, if you didn't bother with it, because you don't need the shield generator in order to go down deep, but you do need it in order to complete the game, as you can see. Grab the items we need. That's regular glass. That's an hourglass. Grab the shield generator. Go. And we'll get going. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. Need to make the plasteel ingot. Now we can build this last section of the rocket. If there's anything else you want to do before finishing the game, now is the time to do it. After I mean, you go ahead and start this, but now's the time to do it because this is the last step that you're required to do before leaving this planet and finishing the game. So if there's anything else you want to explore, anything else you want to add to your data pad from scanning, anything like that, you know, it's completely up to you, of course, because it's not required. But if there's more you want to do, then definitely now's the time to do it. I am done, though. I'm going to head up top. Just like the other vehicles, you can change the shape, the name, not the shape, sorry, the colors and the name of your rocket. Now I'm going to you see me fooling around with this. I had forgotten we already built the gantry. It's on the other side of the rocket, and out of sight, out of mind, I completely forgot it was already there. So I was trying to figure out how to build it. Yep, I know, kind of a dumb move, but that's me. So, going up the elevator, and this is the end of the game, really. Go in right here. Take a look around. That's the floating island way over there. Cave mouth where we started our descent. Location of our first temporary base. Location of the second temporary base. Like I said, it's pretty much directly below us. And everything is right below us except for this location farther away over there. So this is the inside. You can't go down to the inside the booster rockets. They gave us a bunch of storage, and I have no clue why, because it's the end of the game, so there's no need to take any of the resources or anything. However, there are 3 things you need to do down here. First, and it doesn't matter which order you do them in, but first I'm going to turn on the hydraulic systems, so you'll need to do that. It's one of the 3 things in this layer area before you go up the stairs that you need to do in order for the rocket to take off. Got to turn on the auxiliary power unit.
Auxiliary power unit online.
And finally, you have to turn on the communications array.
Communications systems array active.
With those 3 things done, you can go ahead and head up to the cockpit by climbing the ladder. Power generator there, or whatever it is. There's a couple things you got to do up here too. First, you got to turn on life support.
Life support systems online.
Now, this part is. Oh wait, no, you got to do this too. Forgot. Got to turn on the primary CPU.
Primary computer systems active.
Cool.
All systems are go for liftoff.
Yeah, this part's optional. You do not have to do this. However, if you are interested in getting trophies, there's a trophy for doing this. So this is the time capsule I was talking about a little earlier. So you can put 6 items in it, a screenshot, and a message, and you have to put all 3 in order to do it. To take a screenshot, you just push R3. It's not talking about the PlayStation screenshot system. It is talking about the in-game screenshot system. So you'll need to do that if you want this. So I put have fun for my message. I'm going to throw in some materials that they might find useful. But I don't have a screenshot to put in it, so I'm going to have to go get one real quick. I mean, I could just take a screenshot of it here, but I don't want to do that. I want a better picture than that. just in case somebody gets it. And I want to take a picture of that. Now the island where the alien containment facility that shot down the sunbeam is in those clouds to the left there. You just push R3, take the picture. Head back up. And go put that in. Turn around there. Okay. Reaccess it and put that screenshot in. Whoops. In order to use it, you got to go push down on the arrow key. There we go. And it's good to go. And once you back out, it'll tell you it's ready. And then you can just launch the rocket. And this is the end of the game. We'll let you sit back and watch the video at the exit.
Launch in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Those birds about to get a rude awakening.
1. Time capsule jettisoned.
And I believe that is where the trophy will pop for the time capsule.
Caution.
And this is where you need your shields.
Debris field.
First time I did this,
Field clear. Performing gravity turn maneuver.
First time I did this, I thought that debris field would be the end of me. I did something wrong, but well, it's part of it.
Confirm destination coordinates. Nearest interstellar phase gate.
If you watch the edge of the planet there, you'll see an island
In 3,
right
2,
there.
1.
I believe that is the location for the sequel to this game, Subnautica, Sub-Zero. And this is it. This is the end. I'm going to edit out the credits because it goes directly into the credits. And then you'll see a clip from the end of it.
What is a wave without the ocean? A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but we go together.
So that's it for this game. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.
Welcome home to Alterra. Permission to land will be granted once you have settled your outstanding balance of 1 trillion credits.
Yeah, trillion credits. I guess I'm not landing.